Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. I hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. So far, we've done 10 different videos. So far, we've done 10 different businesses, 10 different videos. So we've done A for Apple, B for Boeing, C for Coca-Cola, and etc. So today's video, we're going to be doing the business that starts with the letter K. So the business that we're going to be doing today is going to be Kroger. So Kroger was actually founded in 1883. It was founded in Cincinnati, Ohio, next to the founder's parents' store. So the founder of Kroger. The founder of Kroger is Bernard Kroger. He was born on January 24th, 1860. So his family was full of German immigrants. So his dad and his mom owned a store in Cincinnati, Ohio, and they ran their grocery store. But since his dad died and they had a financial crisis in 1873, this caused them to move out of Cincinnati, Ohio. But Kroger still wanted to pursue their dreams and their passion and to continue their works of what they had started. So Kroger worked his first job when he was 13 years old to support the family. Their family was really poor because they were just coming in from being from Germany because they were immigrants. He worked in a drugstore, but then quit because his mom objected of him to work on Sundays instead of being at church. So what Kroger did was he was a door-to-door salesman of the Green Tea Co. Company, and also known as the grocery store in Cincinnati, Ohio. So the company actually promoted him to the manager of the store, but he got upset because they would not make him a partner or co-owner. Because of him being upset, what caused Kroger to actually start the business was he wasn't having enough leadership in the company. So what he decided to do was take some money of his own that he'd made in the drugstore and the Green Tea Co. Company and start his own small business next to where they live. His business was doing great. His business is now known as Kroger. And his business was doing great because of the Cincinnati German population reached over 27% in 1850, and in less than 30 years, as the city's industrial and commercial life flourished in creating an ever-expanding market, his company was booming. He renamed the company from the Great Western Tea Company to Kroger in the baking, but was later on shortened to just Kroger. So Kroger was actually 20 years later, Kroger was really involved in all these charitable ventures, and he really liked to donate money to all the animal research, to zoos, and also to medical research, especially towards cancer, because his dad suffered of cancer. Unfortunately, Kroger died of a heart attack. So since Kroger died of a heart attack, ever since then, the CEO of the company still remains till this current day. Since Kroger died till this day, the CEO is the same. So let's check out who's the CEO of the company. So the CEO of Kroger. The CEO of Kroger is Rodney McMullen. So he started being the CEO on November 1st, 2014. So Rodney McMullen mastered in accounting at the University of Kentucky. He worked at Kroger during college. After he graduated from college and mastered in accounting, he got an immediate job offer from Kroger to work as an accounting supervisor in Kroger's Charlotte, North Carolina division. So this caused him to move from Kentucky all the way to Charlotte, North Carolina division. Later, after working about a couple of years as the accounting supervisor in Kroger's Charlotte, North Carolina division, he was promoted to the financial analyst and then was forced to move to Cincinnati. So some of the reasons why Kroger made Rodney McMullen a CEO of the company was because he played a key role in the Kroger's 1988 reconstructing program. So what this was what they paid billions of dollars to reconstruct the stores all over the USA. They paid to make the stores more modern so that more customers would come to Kroger and not stop coming. By 1995, about 6 years later, he was Kroger's CFO. So Kroger had many problems. So to combat some of these problems, Kroger put Kroger's chief financial officer Rodney McMullen on the job. So to combat some problems, Kroger calculated that by cutting prices, they would be able to generate enough new sales to make profit. Rodney McMullen came up with this idea. So what Rodney McMullen was doing was thinking why he came up with this idea was by making money by this money, Kroger was able to even out the playing field and was able to compete with other stores such as Walmart, Publix, and even Target. And this was why Kroger wanted someone to be a CEO like this. So these are the reasons why Kroger decided they wanted Rodney McMullen, a good accounting and chief financial officer, to be the CEO because they wanted someone good to run the company. How big is Kroger? So Kroger is obviously a huge company, right? We even talked about how big it was in 1850. So think about how big it is now. If it was really big in 1850, almost 150 years later, it's huge. Almost everyone knows it throughout the USA. So Kroger has almost 400,000 employees that work in the stores and almost 35,000 employees that work in the computers and the financial officers and etc. So they sell over 1,000 products and 1,000 brands. It operates in the USA only, but it is huge in the US. Kroger makes about $122 billion in revenue per year. That's a lot of money. So Kroger is a huge company. Now it's time for a couple of facts and fun facts about Kroger. So our first one fun fact is that Kroger sold 265 million cage-free eggs in 2014. That accounted for almost 11.3 of the total egg sales in the U.S. Did you know that the retailer spent over $2.8 billion on capital projects in the last year? Capital projects include, building new stores, remodeling the stores, and upgrading the technology for the customers. The reason that can't spend this much money is for the customers to enjoy their time at the Kroger and not just thinking this is really bad. I'll never want to come here. They want the customers to keep on coming back, so that's why they do these things. Did you know that in 2014, Kroger paid over $1.6 billion to shareholders through dividends and stock buybacks? They were making a lot of money back then. So that's all I have for you guys today in today's video on the business Kroger. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Comment your guesses down below in the comments what you think. The next video is going to be, the next video's business is obviously going to start with the letter L, as you can see it on your screen. Right here, it's going to be the letter L. So comment your guesses down below what you think I should do or what you think it is. So I'll see you guys on the next one.